Hello YouTube, this is the Wingman. Hi. It's late, really late. Mm, Quite recently, cat just walked into the room. Quite recently, I had an epiphany that, well, first you need to know that, first what you guys gotta understand is that all my life I've had this fight inside me that basically says what's gonna between the selfish part of me and the selfless part of me. Now both sides made me pretty happy to a certain extent. Um, it was basically the idea was the fight between my freedom and the love in my heart. Whether I want to do what I want to do in life or what I want to do what I feel needs to happen to help out the world, you know? Um, I realize that my life isn't about me. It's about other people. And the more I realize this, the more at peace I get, the more some of that darkness, the pain, the anger, the all that bad stuff inside me, it just goes away. The more I realize this is true, the more amount of unimaginable depth that I can think about this is true. Um, it makes me realize that my life isn't about me. And not just my life, everybody's life isn't about me. It's not about us. It's about other people. Screw yourself. I mean, obviously not always. But it's about the people you love. It's about the people you care about. Um, I was taught. Well, at first I wasn't taught anything. I grew up inside a TV set. I wasn't really disciplined as a child, at all. I just watched TV, and I usually liked all the cartoons with the heroes, where I watched basically different worlds where everybody put other people before themselves, and they followed the rules up until the point where they had to help somebody else, and then they didn't care about the rules, they broke them, to help other people. You know, uh, it's just I was taught all my life as soon as other people started teaching me. I was taught all my life, that part of my life up until right now, that you have to put yourself first and other people second. This is the greatest. I think this is probably the most horrible thing humanity has ever done to itself, is to allow itself to think that to allow itself to get the kind of mentality, the kind of the way of thinking that I have to put myself first in order to live okay in this world. It's just an illusion. Um, a great example of this is is homeless people. There are plenty of people dying on the streets everywhere. Why are they out on those streets? Well, they've made mistakes. And unfortunately, they're paying for those mistakes now, but there's nobody helping them because everybody's putting themselves first. And yes, a lot of these homeless people are probably people you don't want inside your home. But unfortunately, I have to go back way back when these, nobody's born bad, nobody's born evil, nobody's born heartless, and everybody wants to, all children want to be happy. So the only reason why these people are like this is because somebody else was like this, was hateful or angry or treated them like crap somewhere down the lines. And the more you let them rot, the more the stronger they'll get. They'll break the rules, they'll do this, do that, and they'll get stronger and stronger. And eventually what they're probably going to do is they're going to wise up, and then they're going to, eventually, maybe later down in life, just say, fuck it, I'll do this, this, and this to get my life back on track, and they do it. And what they do is they probably will have some kids, and I really hope this doesn't happen, but they might, because of the way they were brought up, they might teach their kids the same stuff. They might teach their kids that you have to put yourself first and others last. This is wrong. This is one of the most wrong things I can think about. Why is this wrong? Obviously, you're putting yourself first. That's selfish. If you're putting yourself before other people, isn't that selfish? What if you put others before yourself? Isn't that selfless? Well, I thought being selfish was bad. And it's no wonder we have people on the streets starving, because everybody's so selfish that they think that people starving is just a everyday part of life. Well, it's not. It's a direct result of you not helping them. It's choice. You go by this person every day. He's just standing where there's a sign. He's like, dude, you really homeless? He's going to go, yeah, I'm homeless, man. I need some help. And he's like, you want to come into my home? And he's like, there's going to be rules and stuff, but I'll take you into my home. And he probably, if the guy is really homeless, or if he's really in a bind, there are people out there who will fake that kind of thing, and there are people out there who aren't in a situation as bad as they appear to be, or just people who can take care of themselves on the street, who just know how to do it. It is possible. But if there is somebody who's truthfully in a bind, they're probably going to jump at the question. I mean, if you offer them to their home and they're desperate, they're going to jump at that. I know I would. I don't know any other person who wouldn't. It's like, oh yeah, my pride is so important to me that I'm gonna say no to this, to a roof over my head, where I'm gonna be sleeping in a gutter tonight and no food, and no, no way. That's just, I don't see how that is. And if they are one of those people, and if there are somebody who's faking it, and they do accept, if they do accept it, come into your home, it's not what I'm talking about. Isn't an easy thing to go around, because there are so many people who will just use you and who could hurt you if you let them into your home. It's complicated, but unfortunately, if you go the other way, if you go the selfish route, the result way down the future is even worse. When it comes to homeless people, I don't know what to do, but I do know you have to. It is a good thing to put other people before yourself, to help people, to be kind to them. When I was a kid, I was taught from my school teachers and my family that we are supposed to help people. I don't see many people helping people in the grown-up world, so, here's to all you grown-ups. I'm gonna stay a kid because I help others. Cheers. Alright. Later, guys. I'm gonna make some more videos.